You're now listening to the Engage the Rockies podcast, your go-to podcast for local and state issues concerning Colorado.
Hello, Rockies. This is your host, Sarah Jane Maroney, for our Week in Review, Engage the Rockies podcast for the week of November 25th through the 29th. Happy Thanksgiving. So, in the top story, from Colorado Politics, the Colorado Springs City Council approved a $941 million budget for 2025. Those numbers they stagger me. However, the final budget covers $941 million in city expenses and revenue next year, including $438 million in spending for the city's general fund. Colorado Springs' budget has increased from the $900 million passed for 2024. And here's the kicker, but is still down from the $1 billion budget the city had in 2023. Well done, City Council. So, carrying on. The budget increases planned for 2025 are largely going to the Colorado Springs Police Department. The budget adds 20 sworn officer positions to the department's authorized staffing and 3 civilian members of the department. They will receive a 2% pay increase, and most civilian employees will also get a 2% pay increase. Mayor Maboldi, who has also recently been in quite a bit of news, said that the final budget addressed the most pressing needs of our residents, including public safety, city cleanup, and issues surrounding homelessness. The final budget enacted by the City Council is around $2 million above the preliminary budget that Maboldi presented in October. The Trails, Open Space, and Parks Fund added more than $4 million into the budgeted trail projects during a council review. At the same time, the council reduced how much the city spent from its reserves by cutting an increase to insurance claims reserves and reducing the city payment to the Workers' Compensation Fund. The vote was 8-1, and it was City Council member Dave Donaldson who voted against it. He had previously unsuccessfully attempted to add money to help the Pikes Peak Library District cover Rock Ribbon. But was not to be. So we have a budget. Let's stick to it. In other news and budgetary things, the 4th Judicial District Attorney, which is Michael Allen, gets pay increase. And as it happens, he is the only county elected official whose salary is set by the county commissioners and not any state statute. And what I found interesting, oftentimes my reaction as a normal, everyday, average human is, don't give him any more money. But he has not had, the office has not had a pay increase since 2016, when former District Attorney Dan May requested and got a $30,000 increase. The only commissioner that was against this was Commissioner Gonzalez, and he said he was concerned about comparing among large Colorado counties when it came to district attorney salaries. And he said that El Paso County had a lower cost of living than most other nearby large counties and therefore does not require a commensurate pay increase. However, Commissioner Brummer and Commissioner Geithner countered him and cited that it was not just a raise, but a cost of living adjustment. The 2025 budget currently calls for a 4% salary increase for district attorney's office employees. And they have seen, since 2021, about a 30% salary increase, which seems quite big, considering, at least that sounds big, but then if they haven't had anything since 2016, it doesn't. Oh no, this says, have seen about a 30% salary increase since 2021. Still, we all know times are tough and hard, and you appreciate the people that work for you. So that is our local news. Moving on a little further afield, the Denver mayor has come under fire quite a bit. He talked about a Tiananmen Square moment for that the Trump mass deportations will cause this. There's 2 particular articles, one from Fox News and then the other from the Washington Examiner. And the Washington Examiner cited Kentucky Senator Rand Paul, warned that Denver Mayor Mike Johnston could face legal repercussions over his opposition to President-elect Donald Trump's proposed mass deportations of illegal immigrants. Johnston is one of several mayors who have stated they will not assist the incoming Trump administration with its deportation plan, stating that Denver would continue to be a welcoming, open, big-hearted city, end quote. Paul, who has expressed criticism of Trump's plan to use the army to carry out the deportation, warned the mayor that his resistance could be taken to the Supreme Court, where he could potentially be removed from office. And then in the other article from Fox, this is Tom Hooman, who has been appointed as the border czar designate by President-elect Trump. He also had some war of words and said, quote, "You are absolutely breaking the law." All he has to do, that's his quote. That's Tom Hooman's quote. "You're absolutely breaking the law." I saw the headline where he said, "If he's willing to go to jail, I'm willing to put him in jail." And that was Tom Hooman. Whereas Sean Hannity's response was, quote, "All he has to do is look at Arizona versus US and he would be seeing he's breaking the law." But look, me and the Denver mayor, no, this is Tom Hooman. I'm sorry. He was telling Sean Hannity that. Sorry, got to get my facts straight here. But basically, there's a lot of war of words going on between the Denver mayor, and he's getting quite a lot of attention nationally. So, and then finally, a little bit of more lighthearted news. If you are traveling during the holidays, it's very exciting to report that Denver International Airport cracks the top 6 on the list of airports that will have the most delays. Aren't we lucky? The mountains can cause rough turbulence, and officials have to change the runways to counteract this. For DIA, the most common reason for delays are high winds and snowstorms. So be careful as you travel, and we certainly hope you and your family have had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Speaking of Thanksgiving, around the corner is Giving Tuesday. And Engage the Rockies is a 501c3. I'm going to actually read from our website. Our mission: we believe that America provides vast opportunity and prosperity because government is limited, markets are free, and individual freedom is protected. Citizen engagement is necessary to preserve our unique republic. Engage the Rockies informs and equips citizens for participation and leadership in government. I find a lot of the people that I know tend to ring me up and say, "Hey, what do I do about this?" Or "What should I think about this?" Or "Do you know about this particular," whatever the issue is. And what we want is for more citizens to be involved and in the know, which is why we created Engage the Rockies. So we would really appreciate a donation. If you want to throw us $5 here or $10 there, or if you can, 100 would be awesome. Anything that you can do to help us further our mission so that we're helping those in the El Paso County area and beyond in Colorado to engage in their political situation would be awesome. We would really appreciate it, and we're very, very thankful for the opportunity to continue to serve you. And if you are at all interested, maybe you don't necessarily want to run yet. Maybe you're keen, you want to be involved, things are changing in the political landscape, and you need to know a little bit more, or you need to be a little bit more informed and find out some of the questions that people are asking. And you have questions that maybe you're afraid to ask, or you're not quite sure who to ask. I'm always looking for more ways to educate myself in terms of things. And it's really important that we do that and help each other out. So please reach out, go to our website, engagetherockies.com, and we would love to help you get plugged in. There are tons and tons of opportunities for volunteering and all sorts of things. And as I said, Giving Tuesday is coming up. So we really appreciate you, and we hope you have a fabulous week. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Engage the Rockies podcast, your go-to podcast for local and state issues concerning Colorado.